my espresso. I'm making, these are zucchini leaf from the plant, zucchini leaf plant. My mom used to make this with potatoes, and I've been craving it ever since. And every year I tell my daughter, could I get some? So they either out of season or they're too early, but I was at her house last week and she had to go, please could I have some? I've been craving what my mom used to make. So I'm gonna give it a try. I hope it's gonna taste the same, but you know what mom makes, it's always special. And anyway, so it's gonna be zucchini leaves from the plant, and then it's gonna be potatoes, carrots, celery, some tomatoes, onions, and garlic, and olive oil, of course. Salt, pepper, if you want a little spice. It's gonna be more like a little stew type of thing. You could add pasta if you want to, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna leave it just like that. And I'll add some parsley to it, that's it. These leaves here, I already cleaned everything up, right? This one is gonna be for my next dish, the Swiss chard. But I clean these up just to go faster. And then what you do, see how it has a string? Which I do the same thing when I do celery, because I'm also afraid you're gonna choke on these strings. Anyway, so I clean those. So I left 3 for you guys to see how it just comes right off. And plus it has a little spike, just very little. And when you take this, it becomes very smooth. And it's easy, just with the knife, just a little bit. Oops. So I'm really excited to have this dish because I've been wanting it. Probably the last time I had it is over 20 years ago. My mom made it. So every year I've just been around this time of the season when zucchinis are in. Either I'm on vacation, it just never worked out. And this time I'm like, I'm just gonna go get some because I wanna make it. Celery, carrots with onions, and okay. More garlic. And I kind of put what takes longer to cook. I put those first, like the celery, the carrots. More than that. You know, it's amazing how you always remember what your parents made, and then through time you just start craving those things because this brings back memories and good old days when they were here. And so every once in a while I really crave something that my mom or dad used to make, and it's kind of sweet. So I like to pass that down to my kids and grandchildren about their great nonna. So, very special. I'm using the stem and the leaves. I mean, it adds flavor. It's part of the plant. Because you could use, you know, a lot of the leaves that are in the plants. They go to waste anyways, and they're healthy. You grow them, they're all organic, natural. Why not use them? I have water boiling here. I'm gonna put some water in here. Because it's a little bit like a stew. It's not totally dry. And we'll see if it needs more after. See how it went down? And it's gonna go down even more as all the greens cook. As far as the salt. That's one. Let me start putting potatoes in. I knew it. Okay. So I peeled them earlier. So I left them in water so they don't turn dark. They don't turn black. And then many times if I'm having a really big dinner and I'm going to be really busy making a lot of stuff, I will peel them even the night before and cut them or whatever I plan to do with them, but leave them in water because it saves you a lot of time, especially if you're doing a big quantity instead of sitting there peeling each one. So I've done that many times before because I usually have a lot of big companies at one time. So, and I like making a lot of different dishes. So yeah, not my time and always. As a side dish, just have some meat on the side. And I'm starting out with onions. I'm gonna put again garlic, sauteing this a little bit, and then I'm gonna put the meat in here, saute the meat. Put olive oil. The potatoes are cooking because it will take a little longer. I'm gonna do the meat with the switch chard. I started that going, so it kind of can get done almost around the same time. You kind of have to think with your mind and think like, how long does it take certain dishes to cook? Especially if you're having a big dinner, you kind of want it to be organized that way. Like I have an idea, what should I start first to the end? So it will work out by the end of the day or evening, whenever the company's coming, I can have it all done. And you can have quite a few things going at the same time when you do that. So. Look at this. Let it simmer a little bit. Give it a little spice to it as well. I'm gonna add them all, actually. Use them up. And I will put a little more salt on there. Pepper. If I would have add pasta to this dish, I would have cut up the potatoes a lot smaller, like in cubes, like I did the carrots and the celery. And then you put a lot more water in it, and then you can add some pasta, like small pastas in it. Different, just rodellini or, you know, whatever, it's kind of more in the small size. You can eat that spaghetti, but then you have to break them up. It's beef. I think this is a mozzarella steak, not stick, seasoning. My daughter's garden, and actually this was for my grandson. He's 4 years old. He'll be 5 next week, but he has his own little section of gardening, and he was so excited to show me, and he grew it all by himself. He planted it, he waters it, takes care of it. He was naming all the plants to me. He was really, really cute. It's not bitter, no. It has a unique flavor. I cannot put my hands on it. I make pizza with it also. You know, when I do the pocket pizza, that's what I use Swiss chard. It's kind of an earthy, that's what it is, an earthy flavor. You can even smell it. It's kind of earthy. I guess that's how you would describe it. This is good. The other one just needs salt. This is so good. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking when you go to the Thai food restaurant and you get that spicy ground beef, that's what I kind of had desires for. Because I was thinking I'm adding a little bit more parsley. I'm adding a little bit more here and there just to use it up. I want to just... A little bit of olive oil on top of it, and then I'm going to put some Parmesan cheese. I'm going to add some cayenne in my plate because I like it spicy, so that's what I'm going to add. Let's see what I created. See if it tastes like my mom's. This is one of those dishes on a rainy, cold day. It's just soothing to the soul. It is so good. You eat it hot. Oh, it's good. Delicious. Delizioso. This is my own creation I did today. But I know I couldn't go wrong with it. Because I love Swiss chard. I love ground beef. I love onions, garlic. Whatever it's in here, I love it a little spicy. It is so good. You gotta try it. Actually, I'm gonna make it again. It is so good. I wish people could try it over the camera, but they can't, sorry. No. Croissant. Oh my gosh, I got little baby croissants. I was gonna put them in the oven and then put Nutella in it and put powdered sugar as a dessert with our espresso later. Right? Does it sound good? Okay, I gotta go get them. I'm gonna put them in the oven. Burning my hand. It's gonna be delicioso. And then you put white powdered sugar on it, and it looks like a pastry, like, you know, you've been baking all day long. Sometimes you gotta cheat here and there. I love these baby croissants, they're cute. And they're just the perfect size. They call it cornetto, which is, it's really, that's what it is. It's a croissant. croissant with Nutella. Well, they have it that you can put jam in it, whatever, but I'm a Nutella lover since I was a little girl. I remember going to school, my aunt, my dad's sister had an Italian deli, and I always made sure every morning I passed by there and I go, oh, hi Zia, come stai? And she would always ask me, do you have lunch today? And I would say, no. She goes, what do you want, mortadella, panino, or Nutella? Oh, Nutella, nonna, Zia, Nutella. So I would get Nutella. Occasionally I would switch it off to mortadella, but yeah. She was a lovely aunt. Beautiful person. Because I did up to 3rd grade in Italy. And one thing is, when you're in school in Italy, you are, as long as you pass every year, you'll remain in the same class and with the same students, and you have the same teacher. So you become like really a family. So I was really sad when I came to America because I was gonna miss them all. Because I spent the first 3 years of school with them, you know, day in and day out. So that was a little hard for me. It took me a while to get used to here, but now I love it here too. When I was going to school, there was only a few of us that did not speak English, so you know, you were being made fun of and stuff. It was really hard. I used to go home and cry, but it was an education. It made me a stronger person, I guess, at the end of the day. You know, all those things makes you who you are today, so. The one thing I always taught my kids when they were going to school, because I've been there, I used to always tell them, I want you to be friends with the student that nobody wants to hang out with or makes fun of, because your mom was there, and they were really good about that, which I made it a point to teach them that. So, and I thank God for that. But you know what, if I didn't experience it, unless you experience it, you really don't know, you know, how people feel when they're being made fun of. So, how fancy is this now? Seems like you just went to the best bakery. See? That's it. I'm gonna enjoy it. So what? A few extra calories. Who cares? Life is short. Enjoy. La vita è bella. What do they call it again? Wait, what do you call this here? I forgot the name. Croissant? It is? Hey, I'm Italian. What do you want? Boy. Carrot, it's good. Well, in Italy, it's pretty much still kind of the same. In the afternoon, they do take time off. Everybody kind of comes home, they have a nice lunch, and then they either nap or whatever. But as a kid, I remember we had to nap every day, whether we like it or not. They would shut all the shutters, make the house dark, and we had to be there until, even if you're not sleepy, until we have to lay in bed and have our eyes closed until we were ready to, until my parents tell us was ready to get up. But I have a feeling they probably just wanted some time alone. That was their excuse, to have time alone, but pretty smart way of doing it, I guess. Where I live here reminds me a lot of my town in Italy. So that's why I fell in love with this area. So that's it. They know how to live. We need to learn. We have a lot to learn from them.